The XO Alert indicator is offered for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and run it on your chart. Additionally, traders can read this page to learn about the functionality and operation of the indicator. From the Navigator section, select the indicator file and drag it onto the chart to run the indicator. Once the indicator is placed on the chart, an oscillator window will appear at the bottom of the chart. The XO Alert indicator is an advanced and enhanced version of the XO indicator, which is displayed in the form of a histogram. This indicator works based on point and figure charts, and instead of evaluating charts by price over time, it represents each bullish candle with the symbol X and each bearish candle with the symbol O. The values of X and O are important for us, and based on these, it performs its calculations, determines, and estimates bullish and bearish trends within the market. When the histogram values are clearly above the zero level, they are prominently displayed in a vibrant green color and unequivocally indicate a strong uptrend in the market. Conversely, when the histogram values are significantly below the zero level and are distinctly shown in a deep red hue, they definitively indicate a noticeable downtrend in the market conditions. Traders can effectively identify an established uptrend based on the consistently increasing values of the histogram. When the green bars are prominently displayed, they can confidently enter a buy trade, and conversely, when the red histogram values are noticeably increasing, they can strategically enter a sell trade utilizing the distinct red bars as a clear sell signal. This methodical approach allows for precise market entry and exit points. For example, here, the histogram values are clearly and consistently increasing, which strongly indicates a significant uptrend in the overall market conditions. Conversely, when the histogram values begin to noticeably decrease, it typically signals a potential trend reversal and the onset of a bearish phase. As we can clearly observe here in this specific instance, the red histogram bars are steadily and progressively increasing, confirming the upward momentum. In the Settings section, under the Input tab, there are options available for us. In the first input, we can specify the height of the oscillator window, and the X and O values on the chart are calculated, and their boxes are created based on this setting. In the next input, we can determine the type of price calculation. Here, you can choose from options such as close price, open price, high price, low price, median price, typical price, and finally weighted price. In the next available option, we can conveniently enable or disable the visual display of both buy and sell signals. By default, this particular option is initially set to false, but by simply setting it to true, we can clearly view the important buy or sell signals directly on the chart, providing valuable insights for trading decisions. In the next two options, we can also change the color of the upward signals or buy signals and the downward signals or sell signals to any color we like. In the next section, there is the alert sending status, where we can enable or disable the alert sending by activating the first option. If this option is set to false, the following options will not be functional either. However, if the first option is set to true, we can enable or disable the alert sending status in the next input for when the candle is open and has not yet closed. And if this option is set to true while the candle is still active and has not yet closed, a signal will be generated for us and an alert will be displayed. And when this option is set to false, no signal will be generated for us and no alert will be displayed. In the next option, we can also enable or disable the sending of alerts in the form of messages. We can enable or disable the sending of alerts as sound, and finally, in the next input, we can enable or disable the sending of alerts to the mailbox. If we have set this option to true, we must have completed the email settings in the Tools section under Options. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.